Imagine the most anticipated season in Formula One history, 2026, is still weeks away from its first test, yet two teams might have already won it. Reports are surfacing that Mercedes and Red Bull have discovered a technical loophole that gives them a staggering 0.4-second advantage per lap. This isn't just a small tweak, it's a fundamental exploit of the biggest regulatory shift in 30 years. While rival teams like Ferrari, Audi, and Honda are crying foul, Mercedes and Red Bull are reportedly sitting on an extra 10 to 13 horsepower that technically doesn't exist when the car is standing still. To understand this, we have to look at why the FIA changed the rules. For 2026, the FIA lowered the allowed compression ratio from 18:1 down to 16:1 to make the sport more accessible for newcomers like Audi and to accommodate less efficient sustainable fuels. But as teams began hiring away engineers from their rivals, secrets started to spill. It's rumored that Ben Hodgkinson and other former Mercedes engineers brought a specific thermal secret with them to Red Bull. The foreshadowing was clear. If you can't change the rules, you change how the engine interprets them when the lights go out. The FIA introduced strict new tools to monitor energy and fuel, but they left one massive blind spot. They can only measure the engine's physical dimensions while it is cold. Here is the core of the controversy. The regulations state the compression ratio cannot exceed 16:1 at room temperature, which is 40 to 100 degrees Celsius. However, F1 engines actually race at 120 to 140 degrees Celsius. Mercedes and Red Bull are allegedly using specific piston materials designed to expand significantly when they get hot. So what happens next? The FIA has already admitted that current regulations don't provide a way to measure engines in a hot state, meaning the trick is currently legal because it passes the static room temperature test. Expect fireworks at the Australian Grand Prix, where Ferrari is reportedly planning a formal protest. While the FIA is open to changing the rules, the 2026 engines are already being frozen in design. This means if Mercedes and Red Bull have perfected this expanding piston, they could dominate the first year of the new era, while rivals scramble to copy the tech for 2027. In the world of F1, 2026 might not be a battle of who has the best driver, but who has the smartest metal. Let me know what's your opinion in the comment.